Can't even see my character. Ooh, there's something in the water. Good morning, everybody. We're gonna be... The DK is coming. He is 65 now. But I need to work on my, harvesting and my herbalism and my rune keeping. So, working on that a little bit before I play EverQuest this morning. What's up, everybody? What's up, Ross? What's up, Rebecca? How are you two doing? Oh, there's some marshmallow kelp. I almost feel like I need to go in the first person to see underwater here. Where's it at? I'll just swim over in this direction. Fishing and cooking. Ooh, I need to maybe rise to the surface so I don't drown. Yeah, I'm gonna do some, What do you mean to her feet is black? Oh, hang on. Why is that black? That's a good call, man. I hadn't, tabbed over to check yet. I just pushed everything live. I know why. I was on the EverQuest 2 tab. Thanks for pointing that out. Probably need to drink some more coffee. I finished inscription, now dropped herbalism, and now doing enchanting. Fair enough. I gotta run around and get my harvesting up. I'm at 135 herbalism, so it's coming. I've got all month to get it up to, what do you need for Wrath? Is it 300? No, 300 is for, Life Fruit's 150. 300 is for, Burning Crusade, so I gotta get up to, what, 375 or something for, Hang on, I just saw it. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, Strangled Kelp just went green. 375, okay, yeah, so. Well, I've got all month, so, working on this little by little. Assuming Chris doesn't murder me for waking up so early in the morning. She was awake, I think she went back to sleep. We were dealing with, crazy cats and, etc. $350 from the looks of things. Okay, says Rebecca. 350 is what Rebecca says. Hey, 350, there's nothing else to train, so now send her off of my services. Gotcha. I can quietly shut my husband's bedroom door so my cat and I don't wake him. Well, Chris actually is right there behind me on the bed. She sleeps like a rock. because we're still, the rest of the house is a work in progress. So she sleeps in here probably 85% of the time um, with me, and then sometimes she'll sleep out in the living room. She likes a hammock. I can't sleep in a hammock. She'll sleep in the hammock occasionally. Most of the time she sleeps in here. But she sleeps really profoundly. I can't. I mean, the slightest noise wakes me up, but she's usually pretty good. And when I'm doing these early morning streams, I mean, I talk a lot, but I'm not being loud, so it doesn't really bother her. Which is why you always see the lights off when she's still in here. Once she wakes up, I turn all the lights on, but she'll usually, I think she usually gets up around 7 to 8, somewhere in there. But yeah, I can't sleep at all, like the slightest noise, and I'm up. Whereas she'll sleep through tornadoes, hurricanes. I think I can take this circuit to 150, is what I was reading. I'm gonna do this until about 7. What's up, GNL? Did you get your bags yesterday, man? But yeah, I'll do this until today. We got an I need to stop yawning. We have an EverQuest group at 7 o'clock that we always do every Saturday morning and Sunday morning. Myself and Kel, as well as Helena, Nim, sometimes Duros. Been playing EverQuest on the TLP server since it launched. Just got to 50 with my XR Shaman, which is the 3rd character to 50 on that server. But I gotta admit, you know, it's the last dregs at this point. Like, I'm kind of just, at some point, because, Velius doesn't raise the level cap. So, at some point, Velius is launching, and then we've got 2 more months of Velius. I'm probably going to be reducing my EverQuest down to 1 day a week. Because I'm already playing P99 on Friday nights, sorry. So more than likely what I'll do is like Friday nights P99 and then Sunday mornings for EverQuest, and switch my Saturday mornings over to World of Warcraft. Most of that same crew is playing World of Warcraft too. Red and Fabulous. Good morning, Jason. Rebecca says same here, and it's like once I'm up, I'm up. Oh, Rebecca, you and I are in the same boat. It's horrible. Like Chris, we've been together a long time now, and in the early days, you know, she's learned now. Like just if I'm taking a nap, I have to sleep with them. You can't see them. I have them on a little. Using my ear. I have them in this so the cats don't get to them, but I have my styrofoam ear plugs. I have to sleep with those, and the slightest noise will wake me up. And if I have to get up, I'm up, which is why I try really hard not to drink liquids after 6 o'clock, because if I have to get up and go pee in the middle of the night, I'm up all night now. This is exactly what happened this morning, FYI. 4 o'clock. I was supposed to sleep till 6 this morning. Kinflay? Oh, it's Mary, of course. I was supposed to sleep until 4 o'clock. Excuse me, supposed to sleep until 6 o'clock. And I woke up at 4 because I really had to pee. And then I was tossing and turning in bed, and Lucas and Pippin were both sleeping in here. And they both came over and started cuddling and everything else. So then it was, okay, we're cuddling. Okay, speaking of which, here's Pippin. Hi, purr, purr, purr. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Yes. What are you doing in here? You're supposed to be out in the room, honey. Mommy just let you in, didn't she? She was sitting at the door crying. She's like, I want to come back in. I don't want to be by myself. It's dark outside. It's like, you got 4 siblings to go play with. She prefers to be in here at the moment. Anyway, so once we were all up and everything else, I just got up and made coffee and fed the cats and decided to do something different. Normally I just do the EverQuest on Sunday mornings at 7. But I was up and I had nothing else to do, so I was like, what the hell, I'll make a new thumbnail and start a new Sunday morning tradition and have a generic thumbnail that covers all MMORPGs, and then I'll just anytime that I do it like this, where I wake up and I can't sleep and I'm winding down to EverQuest, I'll go log in and play like Lotro or WoW or Star Wars: The Old Republic or something. You never know. GNL says, thanks for spending the time to make them. Hey man, that's the point of leveling up a harvesting, tailoring, crafting thingy. Help our guildmates out, so no worries. Anybody else who needs bags, let me know. I'm almost to max tailoring on that character. I think I'm 318 or 319 tailoring on Arundel. Oh, look at that. There's another Death Knight doing the same circuit I'm doing, so I may need to turn around if he's doing the same circuit. That's why I wasn't finding a ton of nodes in some places. Rebecca says she likes your new thumbnail. Well, thank you. This month's going to be a transformative month because I'm adding new content to the rotation to see. Because I want to. It's also the first month. Rings of Power is out now, so I don't know if I'll be able to keep doing the Rings of Power rant series because, I mean, I suppose we could, but that's been sort of the bread and butter growing my channel the last few months, along with lots of MMORPG stuff. The show's out now, and so we can actually review it. Speaking of which, my review for episode 2 is coming out in about about 20 minutes. In about 20 minutes, it will be live. And Chris and I watched the last episode of Sandman last night, and then we watched the first 2 episodes of Rings of Power together. I had already watched them. But I caught some more things during the second watch through last night that I had missed the first time around, which was interesting. I wonder what direction that Death Knight's going, because there are like no nodes over here. I finally found one. One of you guys made a great suggestion when urban maybe go to a horde zone. It's probably not a bad idea, but doesn't like PvP doesn't exist on this server, I think, because this is I think this is a PvE only server, or consensual PvP, I should say. Anyway, but this month is a transformative month for the channel because I got to add. On Monday we're going to the lumber yard, and we are buying lumber for the Lotro chicken coop and the cat shelter. So I got to spend I gotta go build stuff this month, and some of that'll be documented on this channel. Some of it'll be documented on the other channel. More Warcraft this month, but at some point this guy's gonna get to 70 pretty quick, and then it'll probably just be, rather than leveling this character, I'll be working on continuing to do this right here, getting my herbalism up, my inscription up, and just helping guildies do dungeons and stuff and level up everybody else. And I gotta get my leather working up. My hunter is... I need so much rugged leather. And I was just gonna buy it, and then it was like, no, it's 10 gold per stack of rugged leather, and I need like 300 I need 300, so I need like another 20 stacks, I think. I'm not gonna spend 200 gold. I can't do life root yet. It's 150. That's right. Seeing Horde on Peggle is like seeing a unicorn. Chris is awake now. She's playing with, you won't be able to, I don't think you guys will be able to see, but Pippin came in here. Are you two playing? You guys playing? Aren't you playing with mommy? Ah. Maybe I shouldn't drown here. I should pay attention. So there's Chris. She's rolling around. You can see, and you probably could barely make them out. Her and Pippin. Are you gonna jump on Daddy's chair? What's up? I'm in shorts, honey. Careful with those claws. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Do you want to say hi up here? Oh, Chris is saying hi and good morning to everybody as well. Pippin's being a... Yeah. Pippin's out there, yeah, crying at the door. She's like, I want to come in and... Oh, now she's up on my shoulder again. Cat butt. Thank you, honey. So, it's not been easy, everybody, like, having 8 rescue cats. Like, we had this discussion again last night. Like, when we moved in here on March 15th, you know, Rebecca says good morning, Chris. When we moved in, you know, Dora came, and we were like, oh, rescue cat. And I've wanted a cat for years. We couldn't have one because of travel and everything. And I was like, now we have our own place. Finally have a cat. I'm happy to accept Dora. She was a street cat. You know, and then she showed up with Luke and Leia, her little 3-month-old feral kittens. And I was like, okay, we can rescue, you know, we can take those in. So Luke is my big baby. Luke is my baby. He was supposed to be Chris's. He was supposed to be Christina's baby, and he became my baby. But then we found out she was pregnant, and none of the vets would do anything about it. They were like, you got to just carry it to term. She's too far along. Nobody adopted them. We tried for 6 weeks. You know, it's rough having 8 cats. But, you know, thankfully the community has been really generous with the fundraising. I mean, we've raised like $572 with the GoFundMe. We raised about $500 in June. So, you know, we've raised about $1,000 from our community members who have been very generous, helping us, you know, provide for the cats, get them all spayed and neutered and everything else. And they're amazing little babies. It's so interesting how cats all have their own little unique personalities and everything, but it is not easy having 8 cats. And that's why I got to get this outdoor shelter built ASAP, because I cannot tell you the horror that our house is on a daily basis, because there are 7 cats. There he is. Well, that's a priest this time. Is he running the same circuit? I bet he is running the same circuit. Maybe he's mining. Nope. He was going for that herbalism node. the cat poop is the big thing. Just 2 litter boxes nonstop, and the kitchen's a mess. Like they're just, it's shit gets thrown all over, destroyed. God nabbit. Is he going for that node? Yep, he's definitely on the same circuit I'm on. It's 5:45, Chris. It's almost 6. I only need 1 more point. At 150, I get to go back and train, and then I can move to a different zone. So, just need to run through here and 1 more node. Oh yeah, it's fun times. Luke doesn't do anything naughty. Luke is like really laid back. The most he'll do is he'll 150. I can go train now. Luke will tear up paper. If he finds a piece of paper on the floor, he'll tear it up to shreds. But that's the worst he'll do. He's scared of everybody, scared of everything. Comes and hides under the bed all the time. Stays in the office with me 90% of the time, unless he's outside. But the rest of them, Leia is a monster sometimes. These little kittens are all monsters. The kitchen, Chris can't. It's like Chris can't even cook right now. She has to just literally, when it's time to cook or when we need to eat, we have to take all the kittens and we put them underneath a laundry basket, and then we have to put like something on top of the laundry basket because they just won't. Frodo in particular, I put up a YouTube short yesterday. He'll jump on your shoulders from 5 feet away and like, what are you eating? What are you doing? What are you making? Why, can I have some? Can I have some? Can I have some? And both of our shoulders look like, in the movies when you see a guy take his shirt off and he's been whipped, because he's been in prison for 6 months or whatever. Both of our shoulders have like 20 or 30 marks because he doesn't want to use his claws. He jumps very gently, but he'll often, if he jumps from like 2 feet away, he doesn't use his claws. But when he jumps from 5 feet away, there's always that moment when he lands and he just kind of scritches a little bit, and so you always get cat claws in the back of your neck and in your shoulders, and he'll jump all over Chris when she's trying to eat. And so we've just started to have to just laundromat. There's the laundry basket. Get into the laundry basket. We need to cook or we need to eat. And then we're waking up in the middle of the night because we're hearing crash, boom, bang because they're up in the cupboards and they're throwing stuff down and they're exploring. They're 4 months old now. When they were born on May 21st or something. So May to June, June to July, July to August, August to September. They're almost 4 months old. Luke and Leia are 6 months old. More like 7 months old now. And they're pretty chill. Leia's the one who'll do naughty stuff. She wants to go outside, so she jumps on windows and jumps on top of the fridge and instigates sometimes. 'Tis what it is. Alright, I need to train herbalism. Where's the next circuit here? Herbalism. Well, if Chris left, I'm going to turn on the lights because I think she's done sleeping. Alright, so... Oh, I guess you could take these zones to 150. Interesting. So if I stick within the swamps, I can do the 150 stuff. Alright, let's go train. 8 minutes until the Rings of Power Season 1, Episode 2 review goes live. And then at 7, I'm switching over for EverQuest, so...
Well met.
Take me to Ironforge. Alright, I'm gonna turn the lights on. And get more coffee. That's a little bit better. I got some light in the room now. Alright, let's train my herbalism, which I think I trained somewhere right around here if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken.
No.
Nope, I was not mistaken. Train my herbalism. And then this, I can get at 200. I got a long way to go. But if I work on this 2-3 times a week, maybe more, eventually I'll get to 300 for the Outlands. And then I have to go run around doing the Outlands too. Alright, back to the wetlands. We're gonna run on the swamps. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's get Twitter loaded up, Facebook loaded up. I'm pretty sure I'm going to patch up Star Wars: The Old Republic soon too, and because I've got some videos that I want to produce around Star Wars: The Old Republic, so stay tuned for that. But today, I'm going to do this, and then I'm playing EverQuest until 10, and then at 10 o'clock I got to stop, and I'm recording 2 videos today. 3 videos today I got to record. One is a World of Warcraft video, then I have to do tomorrow's Middle Earth video. I got to read a chapter of Lord of the Rings today, and then tomorrow's Monday Musings. Instead of a Monday Musings episode, it is gonna be a Monday Musings episode, but it's gonna be covering my first 3 months of content creation, first 3 months of going full time, because we did good in June, we did better in July. August was a blowout month, um, from people doing super chats and stickers. By the way, if this is my commercial moment, if you don't know what a super chat is, or you haven't done so already, over here is a bar. We do $50 per stream. We don't always hit the goal. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we do more than the goal. But you can always drop a super chat down there in the chat bar. We did $1,000 in transactions last month on YouTube. So $200 in ad revenue and $1,000 in super chats, memberships, and stickers. Oh, and super thanks on uploaded videos, which was pretty amazing to see the community supporting the channel like that. And we're growing, so it's great that people are supporting this full-time journey and having fun with the content and the multi-streams and everything else. But I'm going to be doing another analytics video, diving into the numbers and what my first 3 months looked like on YouTube. And yes, Star Wars: The Republic did have amazing stories. I've played, I think, every single class through the main storyline of the base game. Oop, all my alarms are going off. Hang on. Also have a Patreon post coming out today. I've played all the Star Wars: The Old Republic storylines up through the base game except for the Trooper. On the good side, it's the Trooper, and on the bad side, it is I think it's the Sith Inquisitor. No. Yeah, because I did the Vanguard, or whatever it's called, last year, and I did the Smuggler last year. I've done all the Jedis over the years. I've done the Bounty Hunter twice. I just did the Agent with my brother this last winter. Yeah. Alright, so it says that the 150 circuit is basically just here in the swamp. Alright, it said 150 to 175 I can do in this inner circuit of the swamp. Oh, nope. I need to go promote this video real quick. Alright. What's up, everybody? I'm going to put this up in chat here. Use a power ep to review. That's in chat for everyone. Get that pinned. Get that over in the videos section. Now we go to social. Alright, that's out. Back to the grind. As I'm sitting here pulling out my beard, I just remembered I need to, I've got to trim my beard this week. It's the first trim since I started growing the damn thing. Alright, so there are apparently... Okay, there's one right there. It says there's one right around... Aha, there it is, life root. It's hidden in the grass. I've not done a single trim in 2 years, so... I'm gonna whack about 6 inches off the beard probably this upcoming week. It'll be whenever right before I start to do construction, because I don't want to be dealing with all the beard while I'm cutting lumber and stuff. But never fear, the beard's not going away. I'm only just gonna, it's a maintenance trim. Just take about 6 inches off, get all the split ends and scragglers. Alright, where is this node? Oh, there it is. Oh, they actually continue beyond here, it looks like. They go all the way to the end of the swamp. Bum, 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 bum. At the very least, you can get one skill up per now, which is so nice. I was dreading getting my herbalism up on this character, but it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. The hard part is the hides on the hunter. Not because of the farming, but because my hunter is locked to a static group. And so I'm very conscious of not going and out-leveling my companions. And so I can't just go farm hides, because if I go farm hides, I'm going to get XP. And I can't get XP because now they have the level limits in place. If you get too far beyond your group mates, you don't get experience when you're running through dungeons and stuff. So I have to be very conscious about staying within 5 levels of my companions. Now we're going to see how my Rings of Power review does, because I've never launched a Rings of Power video on a Sunday morning before. I always do them on Monday mornings, but I should have done episode 2 review yesterday, but I didn't want to because I didn't get a chance to watch the episode until I watched the episode at like 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday, but I didn't want to turn around and just do the review right away because I had other things I needed to do on Saturday. I feel like these last 10 points are going to take a hot minute.
target. I need to get there. It's too far away.
Didn't mean to loot. Yeah, I mean, I'm watching what you're posting in guild chat, Rebecca. It's there's that's why I'm not too stressed about, you know, getting good gear in the current era because we're literally like 3 weeks away from new content, and then we're gonna have all that new content for like a year. We don't even. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna do Cataclysm. I'm sure they're gonna do Cataclysm, but the at the very minimum, everybody's gonna be in Wrath for a year. So we've got a whole year to work on new enchants and everything else. And since I've never played any of this before, it's all a brand new game to me. So I'm really looking forward to just spending literally the next year with Wrath as my main MMORPG, and then cycling through, you know, EQ1, EQ2, Star Wars WOTLK, Lord of the Rings Online here and there throughout the week. But playing this, testing out some new games from time to time. But we got a whole year ahead of us. Yeah, I should honestly, if given the pace of leveling so far, Maduros and I will be playing, you know, well, we'll be doing like Monday morning, Tuesday morning, I mean 5 days a week, Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning, playing with my brother on the static group, and then probably coming over and doing another couple hours on on these characters. I might be 70 by Friday. We'll see. Um, in which case, I've got another few weeks to. I'll just be helping guildies out with dungeons and stuff. Because I mean, there's also I could, you know, I'm 68 on the mage, so I could also push the mage to 70. But I don't anticipate playing the mage ever again, other than as needed throughout dungeons. So I got plenty of time to get both characters leveled up to, you know, 70, and then I'll have plenty of time to get both those characters leveled up to 80, and then the static group characters are their own little thing for Thursday nights. But then starting September, I mean, we're already playing Wednesday nights right now. Wednesday nights and Thursday nights. I do dungeons on both nights. And then honestly, moving forward, I've always played Lord of the Rings Online on Tuesday nights, but more than likely, I'm going to be switching over, and what I'll be doing is on Tuesday nights, I'll play Lotro from like 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., and then at 7 p.m. Central, I'll switch over to World of Warcraft, and I'll do dungeons Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Thursday nights in WoW. Friday nights are sacred for P99, so we can't do anything on those nights. Saturday nights I reserve for my brother and my nephew, So I traditionally don't play on those nights. Sunday nights we do tabletop, so that's out. Monday nights I've been doing console, but this is going to turn over to tabletop in October because playing a new campaign that Nathan's going to be DMing. And that'll be multi-streamed here on my channel as well as his channel. What's up, Anze? What's up, JJ? Down a WoW Dungeon Times? Yeah, so pretty sure starting this week it's going to be WoW Dungeons Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Thursday nights. With the Thursday nights being the static group, but then Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights we're going to be doing TBC dungeons, and then getting into Wrath. I'll be playing those. Will be my 3 main nights. And then anytime that I'm not, I mean, it just depends on Chris and things. But Saturday nights, I often play Minecraft with my brother. But they've been doing rodeo, but they're wrapping up the rodeo season this weekend, I think. So we'll be going back to Minecraft on Saturday nights. But anytime that I don't do that, I usually spend with Chris watching Netflix. Like last night, we did. We finished Sandman. We watched 1 episode of Sandman, finished that up, and then we did the 2 episodes of Rings of Power. So we watched 3 episodes last night. That's usually our Saturday night. That's the nights that Chris and I get our, us time. Because even though we live together and we both work from home and we're together all the time, I'm here working like 14 hours a day, and we see each other throughout the day. But she's usually the one handling all the cats and all the cooking and the cleaning and the grocery shopping, and I'm here doing video production and streaming and trying to make a living. At least I've paid the bills the last 3 months. We'll see how this month goes. Where is that life root? $163. This is slow going at this point. Gotta get to 170 before I can leave here. Diana says, last incident at midnight last night was Remy tanking on a 61 Druid. Me on 68k Wolf on 70 Lock, Medusa on 70 Rogue, Mirth on 60 Pele. Was fun. Lots of corny jokes. Yeah, we have a good group of people. I'm very happy with the guild we're starting to put together. It's funny because the gaming community has existed for about 8 years, but we have people who cycle in and out. So, as an example, Liam from Liam's Lyceum, aka Hembar in Discord, he's been around since 2014. Maduros has been around the last 3 or 4 years. And some people are newer. Like I think Wolfen's been around about a year, maybe 2 years. And some people dip out for a year or two and they'll come back and then get a lot of new people at a time. So we've had a core group of people who've been doing this for about 8 years now. But we're always adding new people to the mix, so it's always fun to see how things expand. But I think this time around in WoW Classic, this will be the biggest we've been. I remember when we first started out in 2014, we had like 15 people who played games together. And then over the years it grew, and I think the biggest we had previously was when World of Warcraft Classic dropped. We had about 85 people who played with us. 85 people in the guild. And for several years we had a good, I'd say 50 to 80 who would join us in various ventures, with WoW Classic being the biggest. So usually it was like 50 to 60 people who would come play EverQuest 1, EverQuest 2, Star Wars: Old Republic, Lord of the Rings Online. Anytime we would, we usually do 3 to 4 months in each game and then do a new MMORPG. And this time we're already up to 157 guild members, which is kind of ridiculous. And we haven't even, there's more people that are waiting for the official launch of Wrath before they actually start their characters. Before they just boost a character and start. So, I think we're going to have over 200 people this time around. And we have no idea what recruitment's going to look like as we get going. Because you will always lose people because of the nostalgia wearing off. And so, as I said, by the end of November, we'll have a better idea of how many people are actually going to stick around. And then we'll lose some more over the holidays because that's normal. And if we still have, 60 to 80 active players by January, we're going to be in a very, very, very good place for active raiding in Wrath. And then we'll probably open recruit from there across the server. There's quite a few people. I was surprised to find how many people there were like myself who had never done Wrath before. Like, I've never done Wrath, my brother's never done Wrath, Nathan's never done Wrath. Hell, I was basically new to World of Warcraft when Classic dropped. Tried it a couple of times in retail, but never serious. 165. Well, I appreciate that, JJ Dino. I feel like we're a bunch of, we're a pretty good group of people. And what we're building with the multi-stream team, I think, is a strong foundation because we're all good friends. Because that's something new that's been added into the mix over the last, 3 to 4 months is the multi-streams with myself and Nathan, Kel, Sparrow, etc. And it's good. There's a good friendship there, and it's growing. We'll definitely see some buttons start to get pushed once we start to get into raiding, because there's always a little bit of friction, which is normal. But hopefully, I'd say over the years we've only ever lost a couple of people due to, friction. And that's probably normal. Just every once in a while you're going to get people who take it way too seriously. And the big thing is, like, I play for fun. I don't play for, like, if I wanted to play competitive World of Warcraft, I would play in a competitive World of Warcraft guild. And I'm not playing in a competitive World of Warcraft guild. I'm running my own gaming community. And the Raven Syndicate has been going on for years. And it's always been just I am an like many people, an ex-hardcore raider who doesn't have the desire to be hardcore anymore. And I just want to play games for fun. I do like progression. And I do like to push hard for certain objectives and certain goals. But it's just about the fun. Yeah, the fun button, Rebecca. Everyone needs to be having fun. And I don't want to have to, treat it like a second job, even though YouTube is kind of my job these days. Running a guild shouldn't be a job. It should be something that's fun, and it can be progressive and still be casual. And so that's been my objective for the past few years, has been to be casual but progressive, so that we can get things done without being, poop socks about it. No more bat phone. Yeah, that shit's for the birds. I don't have time for that. Like, somebody was telling me the other night, I think we were talking about the guild resurgence in EverQuest on the TLP servers, right? So this is 25-year-old content, and that guild literally expects you to be on call with Discord installed on your phone with all the updates turned on, so that if a boss mob spawns, you're expected to immediately respond through Discord and immediately log into the game so that they can take down the raid content. And I'm just like, why? That content was 25 years ago. Like, it's not relevant anymore. There's no reason to be doing world first in EverQuest because there's no competitive scene for it. You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense for the mythicals in World of Warcraft because there is literally a professional circuit who get paid money. Like, it's a professional circuit. Let's say it's actually professional. You know what I mean? Like mythic raiding and et cetera in World of Warcraft is it's like an esport. Like, it's a legit thing. There is no legit EverQuest 1 progression server. There's no reason to be, you know, on call for 25-year-old raid content. I know that some people enjoy it, and that's fine. The point I was trying to make, though, is that I think it's crazy. I won't do that for old content for sure. Now, I will say this. If we ever found a game, a modern game, that was something that everyone wanted to get into to play at that level, then we might have a section of the guild who branches off and does that. But only for those who want, and it'll be something we would do specifically for the streams, because it would generate views and traffic and therefore pay the bills. But in terms of like just playing the game, no. Yeah, I always joke, like, I did world firsts back when they mattered 25 years ago. Bragging about world firsts in a 25-year-old game is, you go, folks, you go. Alright. I got 170, so I'm officially done with wetlands, and I can move on to the next tier. Which literally looks like it's either going to be Stranglethorn, Arathi Highlands. I think I like the Arathi Highlands route better, it looks like. I don't want to do Stranglethorn. Arathi Highlands looks nice. But we're going to wind down here doing... Oops, I went in here instead of flying back to Ironforge. We're going to go back to Ironforge. We're going to do a little bit of runes inscription, and then I'm going to log over to EverQuest. We got to start prepping for this morning's group.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Dun, dun, dun. All right. Alright, that's all I can do with that. Now let's look at inscription. What do I need to grind? I need lion's ink. I can't make too many of them, unfortunately. Alright, dagnabbit, is my inscription kit is in the bank, because I herped and derped.
Interest you in a pint?
What happened?
Back?
No. Si quieres, fue hace como un mes. No, baby, hicimos hace como 2 meses, Luke y Leia. Como un mes antes, o 2 meses antes. No. No. Hice los 2 bebés al doctor y luego los 3 bebés de aquí 3 días después. Luke y Leia eran hace como 2 meses. No entiendo esto. No tocaba. No hicimos, mi amor. No hicimos. Hicimos los 5 bebés, nada más. Nada más. I don't understand this. Esta frase que no entiendo. ¿Es tiempo de hacerlo? Es lo que... Si quieres, porque comen ratas, comen cosas afuera. Hace 2 meses. Más o menos. No siempre, porque antes no tenemos estos. Y ellos no pueden hacer... Y no hicimos Luke y Leia al mismo tiempo. Ok. ¿Estoy streaming? Ahorita no es el tiempo de discutir cosas como así. Sí, cada uno. Hay una mitad que tenemos que dividir en 2 mitades, en un cuarto. Frodo. ¿Qué hace Frodo? You gonna leave Frodo in here? Okay. Yeah, it's better to take him, so when you come back. Ooh, I learned a new item when I did that minor inscription research. Glyph of Blurred Speed. Welcome to the channel, Micarlo Lenori. So these all I just need common.
Making a special purchase?
Nope,
Be
wrong
seeing you.
person.
Hi.
Common parchment.
Hi. Off
Great
with
to
you.
meet ya.
Ooh, what was the one I just saw there for the mage? Oh, that's nice. Alright, common
What can I
parchment.
get for you
2,
today?
3, 4, right. Let's create all. Okay,
See you soon.
now we go back to
What's
the
on your
inscription
mind?
trainer. I can't do expert scribe to 125. I'm literally 5 points away, but I don't think I have enough resources to do it, is the issue. I don't have any more Lions Ink. Hey, who's still in here? I thought Mommy took you out, Frodo. Oh, what are you doing? Hi, Frodo. You want to jump up on Daddy's shoulder, aren't you? Meow. What are you doing? I thought Mommy took you out to the kitchen. You're a good boy. Where's your good boy? Yes, good boy. We need to get the sheet on the bed if you're going to be in here. Can I somehow eke out 5 points? I might be able to with Mysterious Terra, unless this has a countdown like the other one. Alright, let's make a Hunter's Ink. Light Parchment.
How are ya?
It does not have a countdown. Okay, so I need 4 more Hunter's Ink and 5 more Hunter's Ink. No, sorry, 4. And then 3 more Midnight Inks. Light Parchment. Alright, this will push me to Expert. Then I can switch over to EverQuest. Yeah.
Watch your back.
How are ya?
Oh yeah, Expert Scribe. 125 Inscription. Book of Survival. I'm gonna have to start getting a lot. Yeah, I need Dawnstar ink. What's up, Fixar? Alright, let's just make all these. Burn up all the stuff we've got, and then we'll switch. What? Come here. Come on. Come here. Oh, you're destroying paper. How did you get that? And I thought Mommy took you out. She did not take you out. Ooh, Dark Moon Fair's live. Oh. Yeah, I've never done Darkwing Fair, so that might be something I do tomorrow. I usually don't stream on Mondays, but I might just to do that. We'll see. Frodo, do I need to put you out? You're being obnoxious. Obnoxious. What are you talking about? Do not attack the microphone. Do not do it. Purr, purr, purr. Purr, 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 purr. Here, look. He's down in my lap. Oh, he's gone now. He's gone. He's gonna run away. No, he's not. He's gonna attack the microphone, probably. I don't think Mommy knows you're in here, buddy. Alright, Moonglow ink. Alright, I've done that. What can I sell here? I can sell the buzzard meat. Let's do some inventory management. Sell the glyphs, sell the glyphs, sell that, sell that, sell that. I don't need these tarot cards. Feathers I do need. No, because I'm not going back to there. The rest of this is supplies. The question is, what character am I going to do fishing on? I should probably do it with the hunter. I'm going to hold on to that fishing pole. Alright. Stash this shizness on the bank and then switch over to EverQuest. Being very vocal this morning, Frodo.
You got my attention.
Alright, all this stuff goes back in the bank. Alright, there we go.
Hey, good.
Alright, we're going to get switched over to EverQuest here. Take the cat out of the bedroom. I don't know if you can see all that pile moving, but he's underneath the pile of sheets and he's just like being obnoxious. Alright.
Morning.
Morning. Alright. Theoretically, I'm safe in here.
You still at Old Sibyllus?
Yeah, I'm in the entry.
Okay. Yeah, you should be fine there. I'm on my way back. I had to go sell stuff. Buy my level 51 spell.
Oh, I probably should have done the same, but I've got some.
Did you get your level 49 spells?
I already had those. The ones I don't have are the Kunark spells for like 50. Some of the ones, because like there's a new heal at 50.
Yeah.
It's stuff that's sold in the over there, and then when I went over there, I was KOS. So it was like, I guess I'm gonna have to send one of my good characters to Firion to buy, and then just mail them to myself or broker, whatever it's called, the
Yeah. Shared bank.
shared bank. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the easiest.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go bio and do some morning stuff. Wait
Yeah.
for everybody to get around.
Yeah.
And I will be back momentarily.
Sure enough.
I don't think mommy knows that she left you here. Jugando fuerte y ahorita es bajo de aquí preparando de novio. You gonna stay or coming out? I'll leave the door open. So I think we're just waiting on group members at this point. Waiting on everybody.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Loading the buff bar. Now we are on the Peggle server, which is US Classic. It's a United States server. Actually I think it's East Coast. Peggle's an East Coast server for the US, North America. Alright, some buffs on kill scale. Did you just tweet something, Kill? My phone's beeping at me.
Yes.
Time to retweet. Sorry, Melkor, I didn't see your group chat until just now. Yes, I think you figured that one out. We're already in Sebelis.
And Tavares is right outside Sypolis.
Oh, is he? I sent him an invite a minute ago, but he hadn't.
I just logged on.
Yeah.
Oh. Invite
All right. What did I just cast? Guardian. And we're going to get Talisman up. And Cal scale, one more buff.
Is your skin irritated, dry, sweaty, flaky, or
It is.
uncomfortable? Don't sweat it, my guy. It's
That's your commercial film.
is the natural.
Everything is itchy.
Apparently. That's
All
what
right.
happens when you like MMO videos. You get soap ads. They know their audience. Or they know what their audience needs.
Soap. Take a bath, you cringy gamer guy.
That's right.
I'll be right back. I need to get another cup of coffee. Everybody's buffed. Just bedding up here. All right. A los gatos. A la Dora sí, a todos a la como 5. I have returned. I am ready.
I think you said on Tuesday I like Doritos with my cats. But my Spanish is not great.
Chris is asking if I had fed the mama cat Dora when I fed all the other babies at 5 o'clock.
Mm.
And then she's about to go get some fresh chicharron from down the street and some barbacoa for me, cause she likes her chicharron on Sunday mornings, but I like the barbacoa.
I don't know what those things are.
So chicharron is the fried pig skin,
Oh, right.
and
I
then
know. I'm not
pig
listening.
crackling maybe is what it would be called in
Yeah.
the U.S.
Yeah.
And then barbacoa is like it's like pulled beef,
Hmm.
um, in like a broth, um, and then they'll sell it to you like half a kilo or something, and
Okay.
then
Just like in a cup or something.
yeah, in like a styrofoam cup, and then you bring it
Yeah.
home and you take the meat out and put it in tacos or sandwich or something. You could eat it with the broth if you want, but it's mostly they just put it in the broth for a flavoring and stuff and all the seasons. And then we just eat the meat and then we save the broth and we use that to flavor the kitten's dry food.
Oh, sure.
For like usually we get 4 or 5 days out of that, you know. So like every day they
Okay.
get for like lunch they'll get a special treat where we put that over the top of um, their food, and it has a lot of fat in it too. So when you put the broth in the fridge, you know if there's 4 inches of broth in the cup, the top 2 inches will be the fat, and so then you can just
Mhm.
take that if you want, and Chris will like take a chunk of that out, throw it in the frying pan, and use that for like omelets and things like that as well. So it's pretty cool how you can get like 4 different things out of one purchase.
That is cool. You know, our the town we live in is about 20,000 people in the exact city we live in, and we have like uh 3 Mexican butchers here because we have such a large Hispanic community.
hmm
So ABC's taken in this pick. I'm not sure if we want to pick over
If you want me to pick over, I can pick over.
or go to disco. It's up to you guys.
I wouldn't mind something different if there's something different available in another pick, just to
Okay.
see something different.
Then we should pick over after this fight.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good. Disco is gonna be not very rewarding anymore.
Yeah. Diminishing returns.
Mm.
It's like being married. Oh.
Ah! And all us men agreed.
All the women agreed too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
I'm excited to play some World of Warcraft with Mrs. Rolf.
Yes, it's gonna
Yeah,
be good to
she
get all
was.
the wives together. I told Chris that last night. I was like, everybody's wives are starting to play.
Yeah.
She was getting frustrated last night doing the rogue level 20 quest, where you have to pickpocket the guy and then go up to the top of the tower and open the chest. And she got mad because I was
Was
standing
WoW at
right
some
beside her
point.
while she
Now
got
it's
killed.
now it's something different than WoW.
I'm like, I'm level 70. I can't group with you.
Just
She
waiting on
knows
the
better.
countdown to pick.
Oh, that's right. I was waiting to kill something.
She did sit here, and Chris did sit here and watch me play last night, and then after I played, um, I was doing a thumbnail for YouTube or for YouTube community for guild recruitment, and I logged into my hunter and she was asking all sorts of questions about the hunter, and I was like, well, if you want to start playing,
Yep. Hunters are fun.
because the last time she tried WoW, she played a mage, and I played a
That's pretty
priest.
challenging.
Well, for her, it was just literally she was just lobbing fireballs and I was healing. Like
Oh,
we
okay.
weren't worrying about strategy. It was just let her try things. And the time before that, she tried a warrior. Um,
Mm.
Honestly, I think the hunter would probably be the easiest for her because it has the built-in pet to defend her.
Yeah.
So ABC is camped in this one too. It looks like.
Well, we gotta do something for a couple minutes anyway. Are there any more picks?
Oh yeah, there's like 6 picks.
Okay. Boy, wow, at this time on a Sunday.
Yeah, it was surprising.
Hmm.
This is 13. I think we moved to 13. Oh, that's a good point. Double XP weekends. Yeah, everybody's probably logged on to take advantage of that.
Oh yeah.
I completely forgot about that. Well, I was supposed to sleep till 6. Didn't happen. Cats woke me up at 4
Hmm.
o'clock, so I just said, fuck it, and went and worked on my herbalism and inscriptions or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Started streaming at 4:30, and now we're doing this.
Good kitties.
Yeah, I started my paladin last night.
Very good. So, yeah, I saw your stream pop up, but I was watching the Rings of Power with
You
Chris.
you must not have run it very long because it seemed like it went off.
Yeah, I only did because I'm making a mix video. So last night was just kind of like B film for when I start my
Oh, your B footage.
introduction video.
Yeah.
Well, I finally settled on a druid
There you
because
go.
I like being a druid.
And you can do lots of different things with the druid.
Yep. Yeah, we can think that. I'm sure I won't just DPS all the time. It helps if you hit the right buttons. There's the taunt button.
Have things started to settle down with your with the guild's raid schedule?
Yeah, that and I was explained how Velius works, and holy hot dumpster fire.
Yep.
The whole that's just how the expansion is laid out. A big raid dumpster fire, go kill everything as fast as possible. I'm like, maybe I'll play WoW a little bit.
Yeah, I don't have any desire to raid as Valius. One of the reasons I was asking is because there's no level cap. It it doesn't extend the level cap. Um, so we're gonna be stuck at 60 for a very long time, for like another 2.5 months, almost 3 months. I would not have a problem reducing my EverQuest to one weekend a day per week as we get into Velius, because we're going to be hitting the cap on levels soon. The question would be, what's going to be the best day for everyone so we get the most out of it. I can do either Saturday or Sunday, but I didn't know if all of you had a better day that's better for you. Because I know like
Well,
Devaris often does LARP on Saturdays, I think.
probably
Sundays.
be better off doing it on Saturdays because you do EQ2 on Saturdays, so it's just EQ day.
That's not a bad point. That's not a bad point at all. Have Saturday be the EQ day. Because
Yeah.
didn't you say we're like 2 weeks out or a week out from Velius?
2 weeks out from Velius.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm riding on fumes today, boys.
Yeah, I kind of figured you were doing a lot of typing instead of voice chat, so no worries.
I was pretty sick after the EQ stuff.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, and up most of the night, so with a headache.
Well, you should definitely take it easy today. Maybe a short session today
The
anyway.
kingdom's coming to LARP.
They are, and I'll be there, but
be there with without the wings on.
Yeah, I'll be there with my gear on and probably for about an hour.
Hmm.
Make your presence known, and that's it. Oh, we can probably pick over now. 20 seconds. We're in pick 13, right? Dun, 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 dun. 33, actually. 5 seconds.
How much gear you carry around for LARP?
I've got a tote. I don't
Cool.
have. The one thing I don't have is the armor. I don't have
Mm.
leather armor. I don't have metal armor, chainmail, or anything like
Right.
that. But I've got about 8 or 10 weapons. I also donate for hydration.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually have a big cooler in the back.
Sure.
Let's see what else. I have a chair. I've got a big guy chair,
Mm-hmm.
so I take it. I really need to get one of those wheeled carts so I can put all that crap in it and drag it around. But we got one guy that's got 2 or 3 totes worth of stuff. He's got leather armor. He's got metal armor. He's got chainmail.
I have a shirted chainmail to be really good for LARP. It's aluminum, so it only weighs like 6 pounds.
Yeah, that would. I mean, that's fine. I think the lesser the material, the lesser the armor value in Amp Guard.
Hmm. So you get more points for wearing steel.
Yeah.
I got a steel shirt around here somewhere, but I don't want to wear 40 pounds of armor anymore.
I'm not that young anymore.
No. I didn't
Wouldn't,
mind when I was 20.
yeah, it wouldn't have bothered me 15, 20
No.
years ago.
Nah. I used to jump in it, run around in it, do somersaults, all that.
So
Yeah,
it's taken here too. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
We can either pick again, or we can try for Myconid King. It doesn't look like that's grouped.
Mm.
I'd say maybe just go for that. I don't know the difference because I haven't been here before, but I would be for whatever's going to give us XP instead of picking. Because there's like,
Myconids are lots of runners, but it's not bad.
yeah. ABC is such a good camp, and when it's broke,
yeah, because it's been picked, it's been taken in 3 picks. Maybe we can give it one more pick, and then if ABC's taken in the next pick, we could just go to the Mushroom Men. Because we can pick in another few minutes.
yeah. And I'm not going to state the obvious problem we're having right now.
Oh yeah.
What? I'm not here.
Mm.
Tabbed out. What?
Well, you don't even have a pet yet, Devoris.
I know.
Oh,
But we
I know.
also don't have a main assist
I know.
either.
I know.
I meant you didn't have a pet yet that needed to be labeled. So
Yeah.
So I guess since the majority of us have WoW characters, maybe we could do something on the other weekend day on WoW. We're up for it.
That's
possible.
that was my plan. Was definitely I was going to be doing something on those days, but if you guys are up for it, I didn't know if everybody was going to be enjoying Warcraft. Because if you
I mean,
are,
I'll be playing it. I don't know about enjoying it.
This every accomplishment he gets, you're gonna hear it gross.
yeah, because I'm also just from a stream perspective, I get shit for views for EverQuest right now because the hype has worn off TLP. So I only get like 6 to 8 views on EverQuest, and I'll get 20 to 30 views on my WoW videos or just WoW streams. So from a
Gotta follow the views. I understand.
well, not just that, but where I'm getting to the point where I'm not raiding, so there's no reason for me to be playing like 3 days a week of
Right.
EverQuest.
Yeah, and I understand. Fine.
So is that the ultimate goal? Is to get to where you guys are rating in WoW?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be raiding in Lich King for sure.
All
But I
They
don't.
want to.
Go ahead.
They want to see that sweet content.
Yes, we haven't ever done it. I've never done it. Nathan's never done it. My brother's never done it. Rebecca was saying she's never done it. I mean, we've got probably 20 people in the guild who have never done it, and then a bunch who have done it. I think we can pick over to another pick real quick. 20 seconds, and I'll pick us over. What's up, Chris? Nothing? Okay. Anyway, yeah, I think we're going to be leveling up, and then end of November, we're going to start to take stock of who's still playing, because nostalgia will wear off by about 6 weeks for some people. So once the nostalgia's worn off, we'll take stock, and then after the holidays, we'll take stock. And whoever's left, we'll probably do some tentative raiding in December, but we'll plan on really starting that raid rotation in January with whoever's left. Because whoever's made it, through October, November, December, if they've made it 3 months into Wrath, they're going to stick around for the long haul. Because from what I understand, the raid content gets doled out over the
Yes,
course
it gets
of,
progressively better.
yeah. So, we're going to be doing it for a long time. There's like a year worth of content for us to work on. So that'll be the main jam for the next, foreseeable future.
All right.
Rebecca says Staples self to guild. All right, I should have marked, but it got rid of it when we picked. Oh, I had Kelscale as main assist for some reason. Kelscale is the puller. Okay, that's better. Sorry. And thank you for stating the obvious because I had forgotten, as usual. Yep, ABC's camped here too.
Yep.
I shall never know what this elusive ABC is.
I've been here a bunch of times. I'm still not sure what it is.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight camp down there, but it's nice.
Why don't we go to Crypt?
No lockpicker.
No,
yeah,
I'd have to
true.
get the
Forgot,
rogue
yeah.
on. We don't have Koth, so I couldn't get the Chandler back down.
That's true. I forget about the lock. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. I mean, I'm really not seeing the king or anything on most of these, and that's usually box camp.
Yeah.
We're a little too low to go all the way back to jugs.
A little bit, yeah.
All right, evidently it's going to be an active bladder day. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. What I will be interested is when Lukeland hits. If everyone is still having fun and we're all still playing and you guys are still in a decent raid guild, I'll be interested to see what their schedule and agenda is going to look like for Lukeland raiding. Because that I might actually be interested in if I can slot it in between all the WoW stuff we're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and raid, but they raid 3 days a week, so there's plenty of opportunities, and they have no attendance policy, so
Gotcha.
works for me.
So, oh, that's right. You switched over to one last time now. Is
Yep.
Kinfolk not doing anything now?
They're doing stuff. It's just not current stuff.
Okay.
They're in old content.
Gotcha.
There's been some friendship struggles of some sort.
Yeah, it typically happens.
It was a shame. It was a really good group of good folks. It was a shame to see it break up for the most part.
Yeah, I didn't understand what was going on, and that's okay. I don't need to know. They can keep that to themselves.
I feel like that has been a persistent struggle over the years for many guilds. It's just egos get in the way of just having fun. Ika's asking me, will I play Hogwarts Legacy when it comes out? Oh, fuck yeah, I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy. I've actually I made a comment about that the other day. Like, I was really disappointed because that was supposed to be my November game. And then they switched it to February, and I'm like, no! I'm going to hopefully stream the hell out of that. And I definitely am going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy. And it might, I think it has multiplayer or co-op anyway. If it has the true co-op, I think my brother and I are going to be playing that together. Because he's supposed to get an Xbox for Christmas. And then, 'tis the plan. Because he's a huge Harry Potter fan. So is his wife. So, that's definitely on my agenda. Because it looks pretty freaking amazing. And I will probably be pulling the PS4 out in November to stream the new God of War at some point. Don't know where that's going to fit into my schedule, but I will figure that out.
The schedule is about to be a little bit longer.
That's too much gaming. It sounds like a job.
Well, yeah. Gotta make a living somehow.
That's what they tell us.
Oh, sorry, my pet's taunt is on for some reason. Turned it off.
All that means is that you have to heal him less. And maybe cast a new pet every now and again.
I noticed because the dog kept whining. Oh my god, I'm already to 65%.
Yeah, it's moving pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh, my alt advanced bar just showed up for some reason.
Yeah, it does at 50.
All right, so we can drop down here and
I almost did. Woo!
Don't swim to the left. Just stay right there when you drop down.
Okay, is my pet getting anything fucked up or? Guess we'll find out.
Okay, so right behind us, there's actually a little passage down here if you swim down.
You know, I got time for swimming.
Oh, I see.
We can go down the hole.
Yep.
Going down the hole.
Oh yeah, the magic hole.
There was a joke in there that
That was a
probably
moist
not.
hole.
Yeah.
There's a joke in
yeah.
there that's not appropriate for PG-13 audiences.
Did everybody make it down? Yeah, they are.
Yep, I was just negotiating my box through the moist
here's-
hole.
Here's a friend, and look, he's yellow. How
What is this
exciting!
moist hole you speak of?
The H2O tube right there.
I have never witnessed a moist hole, at least not in the last 15 years.
Oh,
That's-
marriage.
Somebody just overwrote a spell on Svartharda. Talisman of Altoona?
Altoona.
I'll pass on the tuna, thanks.
Mm,
I don't remember what spell that was, though.
So many jokes.
isn't that a hit point buff?
That must have been. Yeah, it looks like I overwrote with somebody.
Hmm.
Alright, fucking wizard's not leaving me alone.
I think I'm
Okay.
rooted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 20 seconds more.
Okay, now we're gonna swim. We're gonna go through the tunnels, and then it's gonna lead us into that room. If you've ever been down there,
Oh, that room sucks.
That room?
yeah, that one. You know what I'm talking.
Do I? That's
Yep.
exciting. I like it when I know stuff. Your druid's swimming into the wall.
Perfect.
He'll figure it out.
That means
in a
he's not
minute.
swimming anywhere else.
Mm.
I gotta be ready to mez.
Devora swims so slow.
Alright.
Is there only
I'm
the
on
one mob
south.
here? Okay, I don't know where it went. Oh, it's in
Oh, this place. I remember this. I hate this place. This is where I died a bunch. With my cleric.
Evidently, this character hasn't swam before.
Hmm.
Alright, am I okay to jump up somewhere out of the water to sit while I see
Yeah,
Kelran?
as long as you're on the right-hand side. Or, you're fine right there. You're good. As long as you're on the side.
What happened?
Make sure we
Hold up.
vault.
What the fuck happened? Did I, like, fall somehow?
Am I rooted? Oh,
Yeah, you're instilled.
yeah, sure was. Look at that. How disgusting.
Alright, I kind of got to be on my A game down here, so.
Yeah.
I'm pretty low on mana.
Okay, we'll sit after this encounter here.
Start to do the candy dance.
You got plenty of mana. You're at 75% life.
How do you break early?
And why is my freaking cannibal eyes suddenly fizzling?
Alright. Shaman next, I guess. Looks like he just broke, so we'll go ahead and take him next.
Okay, that's a pretty dope two-handed weapon for a warrior. All right, heal on Tavares. Ah!
Yeah, we really can't be late on these.
We weren't late. We were just on time. I already have my box casting on you.
No, I wasn't talking about the heals.
Oh.
All right, more candy.
I was talking about the enchanter not re-amazing.
I see. I see.
Some self-flagellation is what he was discussing.
Yeah, I just gotta. It was open mic talking to myself.
One day I'm gonna learn. Or actually, it would be when you tell yourself, one day you're gonna learn. uh, I love talking to myself.
Mm.
I'm gonna watch out for that. My wife will send me to a home first chance she gets.
Yeah, yeah.
It is. I turned it on once we jumped down here, Melkor, because it was, shit was getting chaotic and I was getting beat on, so I just left it on for the moment to help out with the heals because I'm low on mana. But thank you for reminding me. At least you prefaced it with just, you just said, hey man, I think your pet's still taking it. I said, dude, turn your fucking pet taunt off, noob. Because if we were playing WoW, that's what would have happened.
Yeah, we're all gonna get a lot more aggressive on Sundays.
This is the funniest shit ever. So, our multi-streams on Thursday nights, and with Nathan and everybody, and Sparrow and Maduros and my brother, and we were in Zolfarak, I think, a couple weeks back, and we had an oh shit pull, and stuff was running all over the place and beating on Maduros. So I turned I turned my pet taunt on and started sending my pet after all of the ads until we got under control. And the moment I turned Growl on, Nathan's chat went ape shit with like 6 different people. Why is the hunter turning his Growl on? That's the stupidest thing ever. You're supposed to let the tank get things under control. And I'm like, dude, the paladin is out of fucking mana. The mobs are ping-ponging all over the place, hitting the healer. If we don't want to wipe, then that's why I spec'd Beastmaster, because my pet is more than capable of tanking, and it drives me nuts when people want to try to backseat tell you how to play. And the thing about the pet is like everybody's got opinions about pet taunts and
Yeah.
Are we
hunters.
ready to pull?
I'm 60% mana. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I ranted on that stream. I went off for about 10 minutes about people need to shut the fuck up if they're not paying my subscription.
It's true. A lot of people on WoW will try and control it the way you play your game.
Yep.
It's the only game I've ever seen people do that. Like,
Oh,
people will
I've seen it
occasionally make.
not ever and Dayok.
Oh,
Actually,
hang on,
people
Melkor,
do.
Melkor, Melkor, Melkor. Oh,
Don't kill him.
I was in the middle of slowing.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Melkor. I was slowing the mob and lost you. That's on me. Like, you went down so fast.
He resisted Maz too, so. Crap.
Yeah, I actually am slowing again because these things hit like frickin' trains.
Sorry, Melkor.
I appear to be out of mana.
When applicable, I know we've got lots of stuff going on. Group Chloro when you can, please.
I'm gonna see if I can work this night over. I'm gonna go ahead and mez it, but
You want to pull it? You want to
I'm
try
gonna
to
pet
get
it.
Okay, I'm gonna mallow it for you real quick.
Thank you.
Yep.
He's yellow, but we'll see what we can do with it. I'm not gonna give him a weapon yet.
Give him 2 weapons and haste them.
It's already hasted. We don't need to haste him again. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pet him. He's resistant.
Okay.
We'll just kill him then. All right, come here, you.
Coming.
Oh, come on.
Get off him. Get on me. There we go.
I'm gonna stand here for a minute because
That's fine.
I'm pretty sure my nose is on the other side of my head.
Sometimes it helps if you back off a few feet, but there we go. Procced on him.
Yeah, I usually wait until my aggro bar is down to, or my aggro number is down to in the 40s.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes that doesn't help.
All right.
I am just gonna leave my pet taunt on for now, to try to help with the. I'm low on mana, and these are rough. Maybe it'll avoid another Melkor scenario.
I mean, these things are yellow, so we don't really need to go anywhere else right now.
Yeah.
Unless we think it's going to be easier.
Technically, we can camp the spot. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Mujin.
Plus, get Melkor plenty of time to get back.
Yeah, he'll have.
He's already here.
Oh. Okay. That's why he's the best.
I think I know a good camp spot actually, where we can be safe. Sit down.
There's
Safe
actually an exit not too far away from here.
Exactly. I'm going to show you guys. Well, I'm sure if you have Brule's map, you can see the exit right there next to us.
To Trakanon's teeth.
Yep.
Gotcha. That little safe room. Mujin has a good point too. He says if the hunter pet pulls aggro, who cares? The hunter can heal his own pet while the healers focus on the rest of the group. Yep. But no, you're not supposed to play your tank pet thingy that way. Learn how to play, noob.
I suggest we stay in this little cubby hole right here. There's only one mob that spawns here.
Yarg.
Right here.
Yep.
That little knight. The only guy. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. I think, yeah. Probably safer on the other side of us, Ren.
You're saying move?
Yeah, just right behind where Kel and I are. There you go.
If you get a knight that's even con with you, let me know and I'll pet it. Because you and I think are the same level or close.
51.
Right. I'll be 52 here in just a second, so these may actually come down to even con.
Yeah. I'm at 76%, so it won't be long.
Yeah, 98.
Awesome.
I think I have a new slow at 51, but I have to go buy it. So, tis what tis.
Yeah, I've got to go get Clarity 2 sometime. I think I get it in the next couple levels.
I think that's true for quite a few people, Nathan. Community is what brings people back more often than anything else.
But I'm not 100% sure.
You a dark elf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're not going to require a
Dark
single
elves are the
add-on
worst.
ever. Fuck that.
Ridiculed for being a high elf, ridiculed for being a dark elf. Where the fuck am I gonna go?
Ixar. Chosen people.
Should have gone Ixar.
I guess you're gonna have to make an alt and put it in the shared bank.
I'm not making another character on EQ1 right now.
Okay, make 2.
No.
Well,
that's a hard no.
If you make a dwarf, you're already almost in front of buy. It will take you a second to get there.
Be right back. I have to get my son set up on a movie.
Okay. Thomas the Tank Engine and the new train in town.
Does anybody have any scrap weapons?
I do. Which, yep.
Just like maybe another fine steel longsword or something. I want to give my pet a couple of weapons. I always forget to do that. I have one fine steel longsword on me. Thank you. Okay, that'll work.
Well, I've got plenty, so
Okay.
get rid of some for some bag space.
Gosh darn it. No, I don't want to give it to kill scale. Come here. He's like in the ground. No, I don't want to drop it on the ground. There we go. While Kel is doing that, I need 2 seconds because I hear Chris yelling. I need to go help her real quick with the cats. I'll be right back.
And those cats are a pain in the ass.
Kittens. That's the thing. There are some people leveling, like my wife is leveling Melkor. I just can't go through that again.
All right, I'm back. Had to get a cat underneath the litter, the laundry basket for Chris.
Alcor, I have a level 12 rogue. I'm not unopposed to playing.
I can, yeah. There's lots of stuff going on in Melkor. We have maybe 5 or 6 people who have boosted. The rest of the group, most of us have been playing for like 3 months already, so we've leveled up our characters to this 60 to 70 grind already. There are people leveling alts right now. I know there are still a few people who are on their first tune who are in their 30s and 40s. So I'd say there's probably a handful of people that are in the mid brackets. Most people are at the 60 to 70 stage because we've been going for 3 months. So, and then there's
Will
a few
say,
people.
after boosting last night, I had absolutely no idea what I was supposed to do with the barrage of spells I received and stuff like that. But there was a Wowhead article on the spec and class that I wanted to play that put me in order in basically an hour. Like I just read the article, put my spells into place, and I was like ready to go in the hour.
Yeah. So I mean, if you don't want, if you already have a WoW Classic, well, the big thing is that understanding we're not on a WoW Classic server because there's Classic servers and then there's Wrath of the Lich King servers. So we're on a Wrath of the Lich King server, like Wrath Classic server. So you would have to start a new tune from scratch on the Peggle server, which is where we're at. But honestly, like there is a 50% EXP bonus going on until the end of the month when Wrath launches, and they just with the pre-patch they reduced the amount of XP it takes to level by 50% per level. So it goes fast right now, like fast. So if you wanted to start playing, you would probably be able to get up to 68 by the end of the month. But even if you didn't, it wouldn't be that big of a deal because I don't think anybody's rushing. Some of us had a mission to get to 70 by because let's put it this way: Nathan and I and my brother and Sparrow had a mission to get to 70 by the launch of Wrath because we're doing this for the streams and trying to make sure that we are at the forefront of streaming Wrath of the Lich King Classic so that we can grow our channels and make good content around Wrath because it's new and we've never been at the forefront of something before like that. So we're trying to take advantage of that. Thank you very much, Christina. But that's not everybody. So since you don't necessarily stream Melkor, you could take your time and it's not going to affect you that way.
I'm trying to pet this one.
Or
so...
don't and just get to level 70 in a week. You can completely do it.
Yeah, he won't.
Yeah, it's really super easy actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to stand up for a second. She let a cat in here. Hang on.
I did put a paladin at level 70 in a week one time. It's completely possible.
Even no life in it either. It's just a much more relaxed game. I was like, who's this troll right here, and why is he sitting in our camp?
Always got a loot.
Sorry, I'm back. Sorry. Healing as quickly as I can. I had an emergency with a cat.
It's okay, man. I tried to charm that knight, and he tore me up. They're resisting pretty hard.
All right. I'm here now, and it is slowed finally. Dropping a heal on Svartarda.
Forever. I understand I'm not important. It's okay.
Eight? You mean it's an 8 cats? Yes, it is a lot. It's ridiculous. Hopefully that answered your question, Melkor. But yeah, it goes fast, really fast. And now I have tacos, so I'm here, but I'm also numbing.
So one of the local restaurants here started making like shrimp tacos with remoulade sauce.
Pretty decent.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome actually. Love shrimp. So I mean, it's diced fried shrimp, so just the way you want it. All the badness. No health. All fat.
What kind of sauce did you say?
Remoulade.
I have no idea what that is.
What? Oh. It's
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
I think it's a Louisiana dressing for shrimp.
Okay.
There's actually a dish called shrimp remoulade, which is really just shrimp with remoulade to dip in. It's a kind of slightly peppery dressing type stuff. I don't even know how it's made. Here's a blue knight. Tavares?
Yeah,
Get
I'm
him.
getting him. I'm getting him. Hold on.
Get him.
And put a big mez on him, and then maybe we can get a
Sure.
mallow on it.
Incoming.
Thank you. What in the bloody hell?
He resisted.
Oh, you are a mother. Beep. Yeah, just go ahead and kill him. I think it's going to be a actual level problem on this. I got to look at the spell. He's going to tear me a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what level does Allure go to?
This is Cajoling Whispers.
Oh. Yeah, I think you have to get Allure for 51 and above.
Okay.
I seem to remember something about finding a lure.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, let me see here. I have lots of spells.
Yeah, I might have an Allure in the bank on Renfield. I would need to check, though.
I'll just have to go to Common Lands and buy it or do something with it. That's my fault. I wasn't prepared.
It's all good.
I can almost guarantee I have it on my warrior. Let me log over real quick.
Something happened. It went dong.
Yeah, you got combat proficiency, man. Congrats.
Oh,
Nice.
what's that mean?
It means you maxed out all your level 50 skills for combat.
Did I? Surprising.
Ugh, I am a smart man.
What did you learn, Tavares?
I've been using a lure, and it's only a 46 top out on that.
I thought...
or not lure, but Cajoling Whispers.
Yeah.
And, and I know I've been charming higher than that. God, I'm...
So did you just miss memorize is what you're saying?
No, actually, I just don't have a lure. I need it. But Cajoling Whispers was actually doing stuff in the 50s. Or late 40s.
Yeah, late 40s for sure. I think it goes all the way to 51.
That's what I was saying. It says creatures up to level 46.
I also just read Melkor's statement. I've changed my mind. I won't charm anything, even if we find it. I die too quick when it breaks. Yes, sir. Yes.
Come tag this one over here, Rolf.
The Reaver?
Yep.
I'm just nothing more than the Mez guy and the Dot guy. Sorry, boys.
Well, we got 2 of them.
Okay.
Level 50 Myconid, but they're pretty rough on the mezzes. Or the charms.
Their magic resistance is stupid.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to mallow before I do a slow. So this is gonna be rough.
Yeah, somebody might think about
Oh my
healing
god, he
at some
resisted my
point.
mallow too. Never mind, just healing.
How?
Okay, I got it slowed.
Oh, I know why. The lure is a crafted spell.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
why.
Oh.
That's why I missed it.
Yeah.
So these guys are resisting my mallow. And
Yep.
it's very mana intensive, so I'm probably just gonna heal through instead of trying to slow and mallow.
Yeah, these
Mhm.
guys suck to have charmed, bro. Oof, I don't know how many. I don't know anybody that's making spells.
I do. I can hook you up.
Yeah, and like I said, give me. I know I have a copy. I have copies of a few spells on Renfell because someone gave me, and I'm 90% sure I've got a copy of Allure. But I just haven't checked Renfell in like 2 months, so I just need to log over and check him. So just try not to let me forget at the end of the session today, because that way you don't have to waste your time or money running around.
I mean, the money's not a big issue.
No, I mean you can probably get it for 50 plat, but before you do that, just remind me.
Okay.
Or if we have a slow spot here, I can switch over real quick.
Nah, let's just keep going. We'll push it.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing is you lose a pretty good chunk of DPS with a pet.
Yeah, that's a pretty big chunk.
Well, there would be
So
no
it's
way
like,
to get it to him anyway right now because we're in the
True.
middle of the
True.
middle of the dungeon.
damn, Necros don't have Call of the Hero. What the? It just irritates me not to be prepared. Actually, Clarity 2 is a thing. I can actually go buy it now, so I'll get it after this.
Level 49.
I'm gonna give it a quick wink and see what it does.
Let me get Mallow it real quick.
Yeah, not happening. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh shit! All my buffs are refading. I'm gonna need to med up and redo buffs.
Okay.
Oh, you can just go piss right on off, Unite. Man, they hit 142 points of damage every time that thing hits.
Mm. Yeah, 58. 142. 70. 106. They hit pretty hard.
Yeah, you have a little mitigation, I'm sure. I'm pretty much
A little.
straight up grab the junk through the robe and twist.
All right, loading the buff bar.
Oh, I gotta go get my spells in over there.
If you end up making a trip to over there, I may make a petition for a few spells.
Yep, just send me what you need and I'll grab them.
No, be careful. I heard it's a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Oh, that fits my character
Oh
then.
shit! Hang on, healing. Trying to get buffs on.
I'm used to dying. It's okay.
Pop in the room.
I got it.
Copy that.
Yep, it's down. Yeah, damn it.
All right, everybody's rebuffed. Switch back to the damage bar.
He's slowed, so you can just relax from it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Do the candy dance then. What's up, Chris? Yeah, I'll take another one. Thank you. One more taco? Why, sure I will, honey bunny. Never say no to tacos. Thank you.
Is there more coffee? Thank you, honey. That was very delicious. Thank you for going and getting the barbecue. Oh, Frodo, you've had plenty, buddy. Oh, you licking your chops, yeah. What's up? Hey, Mary. How you doing? If you're gonna be on the bed, I need to put the sheet on the bed. I'm gonna stand up for a second, guys. Be right back.
Where do you have your res yet? Do you want me to res you or bring you over?
Alright, I'm back. Alright, half cup coffee. Tacos in my belly. Well, classic is looking rough. Yeah, I'm not switching over. It's a pain in the butt. It's just silly to have to switch over. That's why I changed the thumbnail. But the tag is WoW Classic because I was playing WoW Classic for a little bit this morning. You want to come over here, Mary? Come on. Come on. No. Leave my cable alone.
Tavares, how are you for mana?
I got plenty.
Can you give me a haste when you get a chance?
Yep.
Thank you.
You bet. Sitting over here stewing.
Mm.
Just gonna go ahead and rebuff while I've got the buff bar up.
Thank you. shit. This kitten is like attacking the microphone nonstop from my lap. It's kind of getting into dangerous territory. Claws near my eyeballs. Oh my god, are you destroying my chair now? Ooh, a myconoid priest.
Yeah, I have to interrupt the heal. It's got a complete heal.
Okay. I was able to slow it.
I was able to disarm it. Yay.
Hey, no worries, Brian. I mean, not everybody's going to want to watch it, so I'm literally watching it because Chris wants to watch it, and I have to watch it after doing 30 plus view rant videos. I have to watch it to at least, review it. Oh, it's for sure. And even actors like Chris Pine has said this about the Star Trek films. Like, he's, Captain Kirk, but he's like, I wish they would focus more on good storylines as opposed to trying to be the next Marvel. Because he's like, if we would just do good stories, then we would get big numbers because the fans would come see the films. But when you make these films that don't resonate with the fans, you're losing a core audience. Because that's the whole thing. Like, so many people are like Amazon's out there saying we had 25 million people watch Rings of Power. It's the most watched thing ever on our platform. That's great. But how many of those 25 million watched it because they wanted to see a train wreck as opposed to 25 million who were actually fans? You know what I mean? I am being very fair in my reviews, though. I'm not just trashing it just because it doesn't stick to the lore. Like, I'm watching it with my wife. She has a very different opinion than me of the show, so I'm reviewing those episodes from her eyes as well as through my eyes. And, they're two different reviews. Like, my score is way lower than her score, but there are still some redeeming qualities. And there's still some cool visual effects. I get to see places that I've only ever imagined, like Khazad-dûm and Numenor. I mean, visually, it's really cool to see those places played out. Yeah, I honestly I have not watched the most recent couple of shows from Marvel. What was it called? Miss Marvel? Miss Marvel I didn't watch. I also didn't watch Moon Knight, even though I love Oscar Isaac. I just haven't had time to watch Moon Knight, to be honest with you, or whatever it is. But I haven't kept up in the last 2 or 3 Marvel shows. I haven't watched the new Spider-Man. The last time I gave a shit was the final Avengers movie, and they took out Thanos. So as far as I'm concerned, they're done. Like, I'm not really interested in Stage 3 Marvel. I'll see them when they come out, but I'm not like waiting to watch them, if that makes sense. I appreciate that, Brian. Well, there you go.
Thank you.
Free enchanter spell. While I got folks here today, just a quick reminder from the commercial component that if you liked what you saw here today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can continue to get updates. Don't forget to join our Discord. What's up, Lucas? You gonna come over here and say hi to Daddy? Come on.
Evidently, I need to sell as well.
Also, don't forget, we're continuing to review the Rings of Power. The latest review went up this morning. Chris let Sam in here with Luke, it looks like. We'll do some more Rings of Power rant videos next week. World of Warcraft is becoming our big main jam right now, so if you want to join us, we're playing Wednesday nights, Thursday nights, and starting this week, I'm going to be starting to play Tuesday nights as well. We are openly recruiting for World of Warcraft Classic if you want to join us in the Peggle server. We're going to start be doing dungeons 3 times a week now, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, and Thursday nights. If you like what you see here today and you want to contribute to the channel and its continued ongoing growth, don't forget you could do a super chat or a sticker. We're in a brand new month now, which means we have a $700 goal to hit by the end of the month. We did a really good job last month. I'm going to be doing an analytics video later today that's coming out tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. talking about the last 3 months, the first 3 months of my full-time YouTube streaming career. We are in a new month, though, so new month, new goals. You can also join as a member of the Adventurers Guild down there for $2.99 a month. So however you can contribute, thanks to those of you who can contribute. It's different for everybody on a month-to-month basis, so I appreciate those of you who can. Onwards and upwards. Keeping the keeping the lights on and the internet bill paid. If I could learn how to talk. We stream until about 10 o'clock this morning, and then I got to get a bunch of videos, content prepared for tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to the lumber yard, and we're getting lumber for our Lotro chicken coop and the rescue cat shelter. Vala says, I love Tom Holland as Peter Parker, but I can't stand what they're doing as Spider-Man. Brian Hurley says, the last Spider-Man was pretty good. Tobey Maguire wasn't cheesy in it like I thought it would be. Nice.
Druid's Link dead, no backup heals for a minute.
Copy that. Oh, there went his sea heal.
Mm-hmm.
Does he only do it once?
I think he can do it multiple times. Yeah, I was trying to pop Mez in the middle. Color slant, anything.
Excuse me.
Can't tell when he's casting, so.
Oh, you just interrupted it. He's trying to cast it now.
Yeah, we got him then.
Yeah, I've seen it before, Mujin. I've watched a few Obi-Wan Kenobi stuff. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, you have a snake poison on you. Shit, I don't have a cure poison up. Counteract poison. Is it still on you or did it drop?
It's gone.
Alright, well I need to rebuff the group. Disease anyway. I don't think, I'm just looking at the time here. Would anybody be adverse? I'm just thinking about maybe calling it when the pot runs out. I got about 40 minutes on the XP pot.
I mean, I don't have any problem with it at all. I don't know
know
about anybody else.
I know you're feeling a little under the weather this morning.
Under the weather, pissed off because I don't have my spells. So yeah, it's all there.
You know, it's
I could always use some more nap time.
Yeah, I know that Chris is. She just popped her head in a minute ago and said she's having some issues that I need to go help with today. It's not emergency stuff, but chores.
Right. Gross.
Yeah, that's my feeling about it. Counteract poison. Is this like pretty much the only place we're leveling until Velius comes out?
Not necessarily.
No, there's other places to go.
I mean, Chardock, you can stay here and finish up.
Well,
When was Velius dropping again? The 14th?
14th or 15th.
The 15th, yeah.
15th. Okay, so this upcoming weekend and then next week. Okay, that's fine. No, we're bound here and everything else. So doing one more weekend here sounds fine, and then the following weekend we'll be going to Velks.
seems fine. I like this zone.
Ooh.
Congrats.
Thank you. Honestly, I mean, I think it's fine to do either or. Supposedly, with all the multi-stream changes coming, we should be able to multi-stream on both platforms. And I need to look more into the affiliate agreement because if the affiliate agreement lets me multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube, I'm probably going to be starting to multi-stream on both, even though my primary is YouTube. There's no reason not to if they have finally removed that stupid restriction on Twitch. Yes, but they also take 50%, which is one of the reasons I've always kind of avoided it. Yeah, see, this multi-streaming thing that they're starting to allow with Twitch is only for partners. Because I just read my affiliate agreement, and it's specifically, if I can learn how to talk, specifically prohibits me from multi-streaming any content. So they did make an announcement recently that partners now have the ability to multi-stream, but apparently it's not for affiliates because that literally sits there. It says that it has to be exclusive to Twitch for 24 hours, which is the way it's always been. If I didn't give a shit about the affiliate status, I might just do it anyway, but I don't know that I want to risk the affiliate status, even though I don't ever use the account. It did take me a little bit. I had to earn that affiliate status on my old Twitch account. But I think it's stupid that they'll let you do it if you're a partner. They're doing that because they don't want people to abandon ship and go to YouTube. So, like, well, we'll let you do it both. But you can't for an affiliate? That makes no fucking sense. It's part 2.2 in the affiliate agreement, live content exclusivity. Solely for any audiovisual work you choose to provide to us as user content, your live Twitch content, starting from the beginning of the initial broadcast of any such live Twitch content and continuing for a period of 24 hours following the end of the initial broadcast. Such live content is exclusive to Twitch. You will not, nor permit or authorize any third party to broadcast, stream, distribute, exhibit, or otherwise make available this content in any manner. Oh, leave me alone, you stupid wizard. A few more pulls and I'm gonna call it quits, guys. It's no different than YouTube. Like, I'm in a very unique situation in that I only need a few $100s a month to survive. If I was living in the United States, there would be no way that I would be able to do this full time.
Uh-oh.
That's an enchanter.
Mm-hmm. Dangerous.
Not without a pet, they're not.
Yeah, until they make you their pet.
Till they make you their bitch. Oh my. You're wanting to go out with a bang. I'm no mana for heals, so doing the candy dance.
Resistant bastards.
Yeah, the priest hit killed it. It was almost dead. There we go. Alright, let's do the easy one first.
Because if I was somewhere where I needed to make $3,000 a month,
Not
wouldn't
sure what
happen.
happened there.
Wouldn't happen.
Somebody started hitting the priest.
Trying to put him down. Still smacking him around.
I'm doing the candy dance. It's not me. I'm innocent.
Oh, he's dotted.
Oh.
Going back to the enchanter.
Yeah. Alright. We'll kill the priest.
I'm gonna get 1 or 2 heals here and then I'm out.
Evac.
Yeah, I would call for evac if you can kill. Except you're getting beat on now.
Where'd the enchanter come from? That's weird.
I am... Never mind, we got it off.
Alright.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I've already seen a slow off because people were very generous the first few months, but I knew there would be a dip. People can't be the same amount of generous every month because not everybody has disposable income every month.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
So I definitely have noticed. Yesterday was my first day with 0 super chats, and it has happened, but it hasn't happened in about 6 weeks.
See if you've got a lure. If not, I'll just go buy it somewhere.
Yeah, I'll go check that right now.
Thank you.
And it'll happen, you know. But this month is getting off much slower than previous months. But I've been holding pretty steady.
Redlands or Skyfire.
I've done about
I can send you to Skyfire. Hold on.
I've done about $800 per month in revenue for 3 months in a row now, $700 to $800, which is enough to pay the bills. Last month I did $1,200, which was abnormal. But I had one individual in particular who was extremely generous last month and donated like more than $400, which is abnormal. So we had a very high month last month because of that one individual. I'm going to be covering that in tomorrow's analytics video. But if I can continue maintaining, the $700-800 a month, that pays my bills. So
just ban from the group.
I'm good.
Okay.
But I want to grow. I need to try to get this channel to $1,000 a month by the end of the year. So, but if I was living in the U.S. and if I needed like $3,000 a month, wouldn't happen. I would need Nathan's numbers. But Nathan's been doing this for 3 years longer than I have, so he has those numbers.
Sorry guys,
because he's been doing it for 3 years. Longer than I have.
This proper spell.
Okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's not a stress, man. No worries. Let me check here. I have
Send my invite to Varus.
Okay, thank you.
I have a shiftless deeds, but I don't think I have an allure. I thought I did, but all I have is the shiftless deeds. Do you need that one by chance? Because I can totally send it to you.
Yeah, I do need that. I don't have it.
Okay. That one I can send your way. Alright, heading to the... Where's the stupid... exchange, dude. Parcels.
Yeah, I'll just run to the common lands and start barking for a lure. Try to get that and any other ones I need for crying out loud.
Alright, you have shiftless deeds sent.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah. Alright, yeah.
Thanks, Kel.
Alright, boys, I'm going to go hang out with my chat for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to go help Chris with all the chores we need to get done today, and I'll see some of you tonight for tabletop, and the rest of you I'll see next week.
Later.
Try to feel better, Tavares. Everybody else have a good day.
Yep, we'll do.
See you guys.
Later.
Alright, let me pull this over here so I can get this in front of me. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, YouTube stuff. Yeah, I mean, I've done very well, but people have been supportive, which is good. Because technically last month, not only did we do $1,200 through YouTube, we also did $575 on the GoFundMe for the cats. Now, I don't get to touch the cat money because that's not for cost of living. That's for the cat shelter, the spaying and the neutering, and all the medications and stuff. And that GoFundMe is ongoing because we want to try to raise $3,500 in total. But that's a different thing. As far as YouTube is, yeah, if I was to live north of the border, I would need $3,000 a month. And here I don't. So my ad revenue is growing, and if I can keep growing the ad revenue, I'm pretty sure I can get. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I can get the ad revenue by the end of the month. Sorry, by the end of the year. I should be able to get my ad revenue to the point where just the ad revenue would pay my bills. Once I get the ad revenue to the point where it pays my bills, I'll be in a very, very, very good position because then I don't have to worry about how often I'm live streaming. Right now, I'm in the same position Nathan's in. If I want to make enough money to pay the bills, I have to be live as often as possible because I'm literally making like 85% of my money is coming from super chats right now. So when you have a day that's slow, like yesterday or today, yes, it hurts a little bit. But you also have to understand that not everyone can be constantly giving you money. It's a cyclical thing. So you take the good days with the bad, and at the end of the month, you lump them all in together, and it evens out at the end of the month. Plus, this isn't the only thing going on. I have residual videos coming on. I have the Rings of Power video that went out this morning. I'm going to go away and record 3 videos today, which come out tomorrow. And I'm constantly looking at what's going to be the next big thing. That's one of the reasons why I'm starting to stream less and less EverQuest, because EverQuest does not. When TLP was hot, when it first came out, I had very good views on all my EverQuest content because people were hot about TLP. Now everyone's off that nostalgia train and they're off to doing something else. So I'm only getting, like today is a good example. When I was streaming World of Warcraft Classic this morning at 4:30 in the morning, I had 15 concurrent viewers when I was streaming World of Warcraft. The moment I switched over to streaming EverQuest, my concurrent views dropped to 5 or 6 people because no one's interested in EverQuest right now. But I still have a static group here, so I want to play with my friends and I'll do that. But that's a sacrifice in the sense that I'm not streaming what's going to get me the most views and therefore the most chances at revenue and the most ad revenue and the most chances at super chats and everything else. So these are the realities. I mean, we don't necessarily. I try to talk about this stuff a lot in my Monday Musings videos when I do like the analytics and I talk about life as a YouTuber. Most of this stuff is stuff that gets talked about with Nathan, myself, Sparrow, Kel. We have a meetup on Friday nights after our P99 session where we get together and we talk about this kind of stuff and we brainstorm and we say what's working, what's not working, how do we get our click-through rates better, how do we make better thumbnails, how do we generate more super chats, what's a good idea for this, that, or the other. Because it is a reality of, none of us are big enough. None of us. Thanks, Muji and April. I wasn't sitting here like, give me super chats because it's been a bad day. But thank you, appreciate that. The $3. Because not even Nathan's not at the point where he can, and he's been candid about it on StreamStam also, where it's like, none of us are big enough that we can stream without having to worry about asking for it. You know what I mean? Like somebody like Asmongold or Dr. Disrespect are big enough that they're going to have, they've got 25,000 people watching, and so they're going to definitely generate enough revenue to pay their bills, even just from ad revenue. But when you're smaller, I'll tell you this much, because like my ad revenue, again, I'm going to go into the analytics. That's literally what I'm doing after chores is I'm going to go record an analytics video, which comes out tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. So one of the things I'm doing, which I talked about in the last analytics video a little bit, when I first got monetized on YouTube, my ad revenue was like $2 a day, and I'm up to around $6. I'm in between $5 and $6. I haven't actually checked the month of August yet, but I think we're up around $6 a day in ad revenue. So that has grown, there's been a net growth of ad revenue, and that's because I do more content, I have more videos. The more videos you have out, the more ad revenues coming in, because even if it's pennies, the more videos you do, the more pennies you're making, and that just adds up over time, which is why even if I put out a video and it only gets 70 views, that sounds like shit. It is shit for the immediate views, but those videos still continue to bring in views over time. What's up, Ross? Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thanks, Sticks. So if a video only makes 2 cents a day, who cares? Because once you have 100 of those videos, well, now you're making, you're making 200 cents a day. You're making $2 a day from those 100 videos. So the more videos you can put out, the more ad revenue you bring in over time, which is why one of the things that Nathan was talking about the other day is he's wanting to put out more uploaded videos as opposed to streams, because as much as the streams bring in super chats and memberships like that, thank you very much, Ross, which is all great, all of us are in a reality where the more videos we have on the platform, the better it is for our long-term growth, because those are the evergreen videos that continue to generate revenue over time because they're paying out dividends on a daily basis. So it's the passive income component of YouTube. So for example, I try very hard to put out a minimum of 1 video every single day in between live streams, a minimum of 1. There are days, like Mondays, I do 3 videos every Monday. There are other days when I do 2 videos a day. And I don't really care so much about the initial views. It's always good to get those initial views, but I'm more concerned about the long-term search engine growth from those videos and the evergreen version. So as an example, when I do like the Lord of the Rings Online how-to videos, they don't generate a lot of views right away, but they do generate hundreds and sometimes thousands of views over the course of several months, and that translates into tens of dollars of revenue over time. And when you have lots of videos doing that, I just started getting going seriously on YouTube, about a year ago. And I didn't go full time until June of this year. So really, I'm only about a year and a half into it at this point, whereas Nathan's been doing it for I think about 5 years, 4 or 5 years. His growth is very good for where he's at. But the only way you're going to be able to do like Asmongold type growth is if you put on a persona, and act crazy, which none of us want to do. So our growth is going to be very slow. There's also this is the reality that we face, and it's something that I'm trying to get away from, but it just depends on the people as well. We are currently only playing old school MMORPGs. That's not conducive to big growth, right? It's niche growth, because MMORPGs are a niche within the industry, and then old school MMORPGs are a niche within a niche. And then when you start breaking it down even further and say, oh, well, we're playing P99, which is a niche version of a niche version of a niche version of EverQuest. And when you start to get that granular, we do get good views around those, but it's a very static number of people. We're never going to see, like if we only streamed EverQuest P99, our channels would never grow. We would have the same 50 people all the time, and those 50 people might be very generous and support our channels and provide us with enough revenue to live off of, but those numbers are never going to grow. The only way those numbers grow is if you bring in new people who are interested in other things. So for example, Nathan does his puppet videos and he does his cringe pony. That's his other thing that he's doing. I do this right here, 5th edition tabletop point and click adventure game and a book series on the Patreon. That's the other thing that I do. And then here on the channel, I'm not just streaming old school. On Monday nights I do console games because I want to use my Xbox Series X to the best I can. And as much as I'm definitely going to take advantage of the WoW Classic hype right now, I'm also already looking at what's gonna provide me with the most growth for 2023. Because right now, Rings of Power has done very well for me since February, but Rings of Power is going to be done in about 2 months. And so even though I can continue to do the reviews and I can continue to do the rant videos and I continue to get good traffic I get a few thousand views per video on those. I've already noticed that my review videos are getting way less, and the reason is because I'm giving positive. I'm not shitting all over Rings of Power, and a lot of people assumed that I would just be shitting all over Rings of Power because I did rant videos for 6 months, like 30 plus videos. But I was also very honest in my rant videos saying these are not me bitching all the time. It's me ranting about specific things, but always telling people I will give credit where credit is due when the show comes out. If there are positive things about the show, I will talk about those positive things. And I have done that with the reviews so far. But instead of getting 3,000 views and 99% positive likes on my review videos, those are getting 1,500 views and 85 to 90% positive, because I have some people who are like, fuck you, you didn't hate the show like you said you were gonna do, you're a fucking loser, you're a poser, you're a sellout. No, I always said I was gonna give the show a fair shake. So at some point, Rings of Power will run out. I gotta find something to replace that. Well, there's Wheel of Time, for sure. There's the new Game of Thrones show, sure. There's upcoming Star Wars shows that I like to review, sure. But this channel is primarily a gaming channel from the algorithm standpoint, so I also have to focus on what does the algorithm want? What do my fans want? And that's primarily MMORPG stuff. The Pantheon videos have been doing very good for me as well. So I'll continue to do Pantheon videos because there is an interest in Pantheon, and people have an interest in my unique take on Pantheon, which is I'm a developer first, a gamer second, and so I have insight into the development of MMORPG that gives me unique insight and allows me to critique Pantheon in a way that other people can't. Which for the most part, again, if you go look at my Pantheon videos, they're like 98% positive. The only people who are giving me downvotes are, I would say, the hardcore fanboys who are like, no one's allowed to ever critique Pantheon. No. Ren hates niche. Ren hates hater fans. So you'll definitely see more Pantheon content. I'm going to be covering that Dune MMO for sure, because I haven't done a video with the Dune Awakening. That's on my agenda this upcoming week. I'm definitely going to want to play that. I'm going to be playing God of War in November. I'm going to pull the PlayStation 4 out of retirement because I don't have a PS5 and I'm not going to go get it to play one game. So I'll play since they have an outcome on the PS4, I'll do God of War on PS4, stream a little bit of that. Probably doing Valheim this winter. We'll see with my brother and my nephew. My brother is supposed to get an Xbox, and when he does, we're going to be streaming Hogwarts together and possibly some Sea of Thieves. Baldur's Gate 3 is coming down the pipeline. I will be streaming the hell out of Baldur's Gate 3 when it launches, plus doing a lot of co-op with Nathan and perhaps Mujin, who's here, and if Sparrow wants to join, there will be some co-op Baldur's Gate 3 stuff happening. So 2023 has a lot of cool and interesting stuff in it, but I'm really primarily interested right now in what is going to get me to my numbers by the end of the year, which is I want the channel. I would like my channel to be making $1,000 a month reliably by the end of the year, and right now I'm doing $700 to $800 a month, which is a good starting point. You know, it's a very good starting point to be making $700 to $800 a month. I don't look at. I'll talk about this more in tomorrow's video, but August was an anomaly in the sense that we still did our base $700 to $800, but then I said one person was very generous and gave more than $400. So I kind of have to strip that person out of the equation and say, well, if I took the one person who had a very good month that was very generous out of the equation, then I still did a roughly $700 to $800 month, which is a very good place to be. But now my mission is to continue growing the ad revenue towards the end of the year, and if I can maintain that that $700 a month and add to it, then by the end of the year we should be $1,000 a month by the end of the year. And if I can get to that point, then I will be comfortable enough to start taking days off. But I can't take days off yet. I still have to stream every single day to make our minimums. So anyway, that's a little bit of insight, ladies and gentlemen. More information tomorrow because I'm gonna do a big. As soon as I help Chris with chores, I'm gonna do a big analytics video about my first 3 months as a full-time streamer and content creator for tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. That's the Monday Musings episode. I think it's episode 78 or 79, but it's going to be a special analytics video episode. Plus, I got to go away and read the next chapter of The Two Towers on my Kindle and get that episode ready for tomorrow's Monday. It's in Middle Earth. I have a WoW video that I need to record, and I have a Rings of Power rant video that I have to do. Chris had a very good question watching Rings of Power last night, which I had not considered. She goes, "Why did Galadriel jump off the boat?" She says, "If it's Valinor, and she was able to come from Valinor, if they sailed from Valinor to Middle Earth in the first place to go to war, and she can go back on a boat, why did she jump off the boat when she could have gone all the way there and then just got on a boat again and came back to Middle Earth?" And I was like, that's a good question that I don't have an answer to. So these are my wife, not having read the books, has a lot of questions, and I'm going to continue to ask those types of questions in the rant videos. So I got to do another Rings of Power rant video as well. So more stuff coming. Thanks everybody. See you later on tonight, hopefully for tabletop, 8 p.m. Central Time. Myself, Nathan Napalm, Bounty Code Sparrow, Skinny, my brother, my wife. I may do some streaming this afternoon leading up to the tabletop session, but it's going to depend on what I get done today, so stay tuned. Otherwise, tomorrow night I'll be streaming my last session of Sea of Thieves. I'll be wrapping up the last PvE mission, and that'll be it. And then the following week we're going to be moving on to Fallout 76 for a few weeks until we're ready to do Nathan's new tabletop campaign in October. Have a good day, folks. Thanks again, Mujin, for the $3. Thanks, Ross, for joining the Adventurers Guild. Welcome. Don't forget to check out yesterday's video. We did Chapter 7 for members of Echoes of the Past. Every Saturday we do a member for videos. I can't speak. Every Saturday we do a video for members. We either read a chapter or we work on the Lotro chicken coop. Getting lumber on Monday, so we're going to actually start to build that sucker soon. Stay